Hey YouTubers, this is the King of Bling here with a new game called Gloomhaven, and I wanted to show you my upgraded components and player aids that helps make this very fiddly game manageable. But I love this game. It's one of my new favorite games, and I wanted to show you the ways that I've enhanced the game. The first thing, and this is in a previous video, is my 3D board. So this is made out of Hearst Arts, totally modular, that I made, and all of the pieces for that is over here. That's one problem with making 3D boards, is storage becomes an issue. But this scenario sort of shows how much more the game is enhanced when you have a 3D board. And typically you don't lay out all of what's in a room before you open a door, but we played last night and I reset all the rooms to just show you what it looks like. So this is the initial room, and I love how the furniture just really enhances some of the obstacles that you have to go through. That's the trap. Our intrepid heroes here, we played a 3-player game. They're facing first the living bones, which basically are skeletons, and I use these miniatures from Conan, and I will show you the rest of the minis from that game and how I proxy them. So usually you're using these flat two-dimensional cardboard stand-ups for the monsters, and I have them over there. I can use those, but clearly if you have minis to proxy in, it's super easy. I use these beads, numbered beads, to give them numbers because they activate according to their number. So it's an easy way. I just throw them right on the base there, and it just not glued or anything. It comes off, but it stays on when we're moving them around. And these guys are the elites, the ones with, we just designated the ones with the spears are elites. And these guys with an axe, they're the regular guys, because based on the stats, these are the regular guys and these are the elites. So that's how we keep track. Very easy to do that. And then over here, I designated for the living corpse, the fatties from Zombicide Black Plague are the elites, and then these guys are the regular undead. So finally, the boss, the two bosses, the Inox bodyguards, these are Reaper Bones miniatures that I painted a while back. I kickstarted a couple of those and got these bugbears and used them as stand-ins for the final boss battle. These also are coins, metal coins. Again, kickstarted those as well, rather than using, I think, the normal ones, which is right there. But I really like playing with these 3D boards. I think it really enhances the game and the feel of the game. And then I made a custom board for the elemental power-ups. It goes over here and then gradually goes down. So that works really well for us. In terms of the player mats, I got this idea out of Board Game Geek. Someone put in a piece of metal and attached magnets on the back of these. And so that makes it able to slide back and forth. XP marker goes up and down as well. So that's super helpful. All of my equipment cards are here so that when people go shopping, they can see everything that's available. And that makes it really handy. I'm glad that they came out with this size of pockets to be able to use those cards. And also I put in some of the pieces for the maps, although obviously I don't use these when I have my 3D board. But that makes it really easy to set up. When I know that we're going to go through more than one scenario during a gaming session, it takes a long time to actually set up these boards, these 3D boards. So I only use the 3D boards when I know we're only going to do one scenario during the gaming session. If we're going to go through multiple ones where we need to set up each scenario quickly, I still use the board game pieces that came with the game. And so I have it all in a file. My cards haven't warped at all, having them in this file system. So this makes it super handy and quick to be able to set up. Over here I'll show you my multiple minis that I can use to proxy for Gloomhaven. And as I mentioned, I recently painted most of the Conan miniatures. There's so many there, but this allows me to proxy in a lot of different monsters for Gloomhaven. So I actually haven't even played Conan once yet, but managed to be able to paint most of them. I'm waiting for the revised rules to come out before playing that. And then this is Zombicide Black Plague. And of course, this provides a huge horde of undead and wolves. So that makes it great. Here are some of my others. The other game that provides me a ton of miniatures is Shadows of Brimstone. And that's just a lot of minis. The third and final wave is coming this spring, supposedly. And so that's going to add a whole nother 30% miniatures to this collection. So clearly I have a lot of miniatures that I can choose from in order to proxy each one of the 2D models. And over here I have all my D&D miniatures available as well, in addition to a couple other games. Now I did go ahead, spoiler alert here, I did go ahead and bust out all of the unlockable heroes, and I went ahead and painted them because I didn't want to unlock a hero and then have to play with an unpainted miniature before I had a chance to paint them. So I went ahead and broke open all of the boxes and painted them so that when they do unlock, they will be ready to go. I don't think it spoils it that much because I have no idea what characteristics any of these have, since I didn't break open their stats, but only just painted them. So in addition to some of those other things, I wanted to show you how we manage the monsters. So someone on BGG again suggested using a CD holder, and I can put in each of the monsters and their corresponding cards, and then for each scenario I'm able to pull out the ones that's going to be in the scenario with their cards, and then I actually manage most of the monsters for our crew. Also, we don't really use the hit point markers that come with the game. Mostly we just use dice. So this is how we track. We found it just easier to track it this way. So we use dice for XP. And I did make an insert, a foam core insert for all of most of the monsters in case I do want to use them. So far I haven't used them because I've been able to proxy all of the miniatures. But in case for whatever reason I travel or need to take the whole box with me and can't bring miniatures, I'll do that. This is all of the road events and city events. And then here I wanted to show you the map. So in the game you're supposed to put on stickers, and that makes it sort of legacy. I wanted to be able to reset the game and or play multiple campaigns at the same time. So this is a magnetic sheet that I put up for Road to Legend Descent, so I took that down, although there's a couple of pieces from Road to Legend still up there. And what I did was, you can download the file, thanks to Isaac for making that available. Download the file from BGG file section, and I printed it out. I think at Office Depot it was like $17 for me. And then what I did was, this is just paper here. What I did for each of the map pieces was I printed it out on cardstock, ran it through a laminator. It's not even cardstock actually, it's regular paper. And then I stuck this self-adhesive magnet on the back. And so I bought a roll of this stuff for, I think it was about $4 for this whole roll. And I just cut pieces off with scissors and then stuck them on all of these chits. And then whenever it's time to reveal something, then I can just pull it off here and stick it on where it goes, and able to reset that later. So that makes the map super handy. Someone on BGG did make a interactive PDF that you can use to keep track of all this stuff so that you're not putting stickers on your board. But I like something that's tangible I can use with my hands. So this is a good alternative, although it took a while to cut out all of those pieces. So this is my upgraded game of Gloomhaven and how to manage all of these pieces. This is super fiddly in terms of a lot of moving parts, a lot of pieces to manage. And so thanks to all of those in BGG that gave me these awesome ideas and made what is a great game even better. So thanks, and until next time, please subscribe to my channel. I'll see you later.